Kamala Harris, America's first female, first Black, and first South Asian vice president. But what intriguing lifestyle is she living? Let's get into this prominent figure's 2024 lifestyle, her net worth, her supportive husband, and the big question, could she become the next president of the United States? It's going to be exciting. Our team went above and beyond for this one. We scoured through the latest insights from the New York Times, BBC, and the Economic Times to bring you the most up-to-date, exclusive look at Kamala Harris's life in 2024. Stick around until the end, you'll surely won't want to miss it. Before we show you how rich this icon is, let's first get to know who she is, how she started in politics. To understand Kamala Harris as vice president and a potential future president, you have to go back to her roots. Kamala Devi Harris was born on October 20th, 1964, in Oakland, California, to immigrant parents. Her mother, Shamala Gopalan, an Indian breast cancer researcher, and her father, Donald Harris, an economist from Jamaica. Growing up in a family that emphasized education and civil rights, Kamala's upbringing was steeped in activism and a deep sense of justice. At just 17 years old, Kamala left California to attend Howard University, one of the country's most prestigious, historically Black colleges and universities. Howard was where Kamala truly came into her own. She majored in political science and economics, joining the debate team, and even leading protests on campus, gaining early experience as a strong, vocal leader. For Kamala, Howard University was more than a school. It was a foundational experience that connected her with Black culture, community, and purpose. After earning her law degree from the University of California, Hastings, Kamala's journey took her into the criminal justice system, where she began her career as a deputy district attorney in Alameda County. She gained a reputation for being tough yet fair, passionate about protecting victims and communities. In 2003, she made history when she was elected as the district attorney of San Francisco, becoming the first Black woman to hold the position. In 2017, Kamala took her bold stance to the national stage as a U.S. Senator for California. Known for her fierce questioning style, she made headlines during Senate hearings, holding powerful figures accountable. From questioning Supreme Court nominees to advocating for healthcare reform and immigrant rights, Kamala's voice was loud and clear, establishing her as a key figure in the Democratic Party. Kamala's quick rise in the Senate showcased her fearless nature. Her strong stances on issues like environmental justice, police reform, and economic equity resonated with millions and helped her earn a reputation as one of the Senate's most tenacious members. In 2020, Kamala Harris once again made history by joining Joe Biden's ticket as his vice presidential nominee. Together, they aimed to bridge divides and lead the nation through unprecedented times. And when they won, Kamala became the first female vice president, the highest-ranking woman in U.S. history, and the first Black and South Asian American to hold the office. It was a monumental win for representation and for future generations. Today, Kamala Harris stands as a symbol of possibility, inspiring young women and people of color around the world. Her career is marked by firsts, but it's her commitment to making a difference that defines her journey. Now, I know you're all curious, how rich is Kamala? Really? When it comes to Kamala Harris's wealth, she's amassed quite a fortune through her decades in public service, writing books, and smart investments. Along with her husband, prominent lawyer Doug Emhoff, their estimated net worth in 2024 is about $8 million, according to Forbes. But how did Kamala make her millions? Let's break it down. Kamala's career in politics has provided a significant portion of her earnings. As the district attorney of San Francisco from 2004 to 2010, she was making approximately $200,000 a year by the end of her tenure. After that, her role as California's Attorney General earned her around $159,000 per year. With both roles, Kamala secured 2 pensions that are now worth close to $1 million. After being elected to the U.S. Senate in 2016, she earned an annual salary of $174,000, and her current salary as vice president is $235,100 per year. Not too shabby for a public servant, but Kamala's income doesn't stop with her political career. She's also a successful author. Through her books, Smart on Crime, Superheroes Are Everywhere, and her memoir, The Truth We Hold, Kamala has earned over $500,000 in royalties. Her powerful words and personal stories resonate with readers, adding another significant stream to her income. Harris and her husband, Doug Emhoff, have been smart with their money. Together, they hold between $2.9 million and $6.6 million in retirement accounts, other investments, and cash. This financial strategy ensures their wealth will continue to grow, setting them up for a comfortable future. And let's not forget the KDH/DCE Family Trust, which is another important part of their financial portfolio. While details on the trust remain undisclosed, it adds yet another layer of security to their wealth. Of course, Kamala and Doug don't just invest in stocks. They've also invested in prime real estate, their most valuable asset, a stunning home in Los Angeles, worth an estimated $4.4 million. Over the years, Kamala has bought and sold several properties in California and DC, solidifying her position in the high-end real estate market. From her steady political career to her investments, Kamala Harris has built a solid financial foundation. With a net worth of $8 million, she and Doug Emhoff are comfortably positioned among America's wealthiest political couples. But is her wealth just the beginning? With the possibility of Kamala one day stepping into the role of president, her story is far from over. Now everyone's question is, will Kamala Harris be the next president? Alan Lichtman has accurately predicted nearly every U.S. presidential election since 1984. His method? A unique system based on 13 true or false propositions known as the keys to the White House, rather than the usual opinion polls or trends. These keys capture the fundamental stability of the incumbent party and the political landscape. Lichtman's latest prediction is historic. He recently warned Democrats against removing Joe Biden from the ticket, arguing it could destabilize their standing. But as things unfolded with Biden withdrawing from the race in July and Kamala Harris stepping up, Lichtman still foresees a path to victory for Harris over Donald Trump. Lichtman points out that while the Democrats have lost the key advantage of incumbency, the remaining factors tilt in Kamala's favor. His method isn't about polling trends, but deeper truths in the political landscape that tell a bigger story than opinion polls alone. So what does it mean for the 2024 election? This prediction is stirring excitement and debates. Lichtman's confidence is high. Kamala Harris will be the next president of the United States, he declared in a recent New York Times video. But he also left a challenge. The outcome is up to you, so get out and vote. It's a bold claim, especially given the high stakes. If Kamala does win, it would mark her as not only the first female president, but also the first Black and South Asian president, making her election a watershed moment in American history. Lichtman's predictions have made him a legendary figure in U.S. politics, and his latest one only adds fuel to the fire. So will Kamala Harris become the next president? According to Lichtman, the answer is yes, but as he says, the power ultimately rests with the people. Will 2024 be Kamala's year? Only time and the voters will decide. So don't forget to make your voice heard. What do you think? Could Kamala Harris be the future president of the United States? If you're fascinated by the lives of powerful and luxurious politicians, from their exclusive homes to the behind-the-scenes stories that shape history, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We've got plenty more exclusive looks at the world's wealthiest and most influential leaders coming up.